Okay, folks, in case you're getting sick of me bashing on the Canadian real estate market and our dire straits, today's turn is bashing the American real estate market. So the American real estate market is very interesting, whereas the Canadian one is generally speaking a lot more steady, and it takes significant economic mismanagement by our governments and the economy, where obviously there are third-party factors like tariffs, etc., that go into it. But it takes these type of events to really turn the Canadian market, much more so than the United States, which has a very cyclical market. In fact, there's about an 18-year cycle to the US market, and we are reaching that 18-year turnaround, and there's some dire straits coming down the pipe. So let me give you a kind of a sense of what's going on in America. First off, borrowing rates have not dropped. Prices are at an all-time high. What this has meant is that there are very few new buyers coming into the equation because affordability is a massive factor in the United States right now, particularly as their unemployment numbers go up and there's economic uncertainty out there. It's just taking buyers off the table. In fact, there's over 600,000 more listings currently on the market in the United States than there are active buyers. That is not good numbers, folks. Now let's talk about sales, okay, and sales quantity. Sales in the United States usually averages around 4.5 million to 5 million sales per year. It peaked in the pandemic years of over 6.5 million, but we're down to 3.8 million transactions now. Things have steadily declined since the pandemic, and what's happened is, of course, is interest rates have not dropped. There has been no incentive for buyers to get into the marketplace because prices remain very high and borrowing costs also very high. And of course, the economic uncertainty that really the whole world has at this point in time. It's not good, folks. There's going to be a correction in the United States. Mark my words.